Howdy folks, you're watching Jim Drinks. I'm Jim. Today we're going to be tasting through a number of different things that I just picked up today. We're going to do a couple of blinds, also based on things that I picked up today versus things that I've gotten recently or had for a bit. I'm excited to jump in. Let's do it. We're going to start with something that I'm excited to try. This is a barrel Vantage. This is a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys finished in Mizunara French and toasted oak barrels. It is 114.62 proof. Barrel Craft, they make some really good stuff. It's really, I've only had a couple of these, but this is a blend of different distillates from Indiana, Tennessee, and Kentucky. Yeah, let's dive in and let's give it a shot, Not had this particular bottle. I don't mess around with a finished bourbon very much in general. And like I said, never had this one in particular. So we're going to have it for the first time right here for this really big show. Okay, here we go. Brown sugar, vanilla. It's kind of that classic bourbon smell, actually. There's definitely a nice kind of a light oak, meaning like a lighter wooded oak. I know French oak. French oak's a lovely wood. I'm getting at the moment. Fresh bottle, so, maybe it's got to breathe a little bit before it really kind of reveals itself. But anyhow, let's taste it up. Wow. Oh, that's really nice. That's got a lot going on. A little bit of heat, too. It's a relatively high proof, but it's not too bad. That finish is really nice. Need another sip. It's nice. It's got some spice to it. That's tough. I started off with a tough one. Good job, me. It's fruity. It's really nice. It's sweet. It's got a decently long finish on it, kind of oily. It's got a really good mouthfeel, actually. It's one I enjoy having this in my mouth. I'll put it that way. I like that one a lot. I'm gonna have to spend some time with this one to really figure out kind of what's going on. It's very similar to it tastes a little MGP-esque to me, if that makes sense, right? Kind of those classic MGP flavors, but then some. There's something else in there that I assume is coming from some of these other barrel finishes. I might maybe here's an idea. Once I finish these four, I'll rank them. Just I know what they are. There's no blindness in this, obviously, but do a quick rank. I picked up this Benchmark Foolproof. I've had a couple different Benchmark things. This one will be a quick one, I think, just because of the fact that this isn't anything too crazy, too special. I got this bottle because I'm planning to do a blind taste across a bunch of higher proof Buffalo distilled products. And so this is going to go into that blind. It's going to go into that blind. I'm trying to remember now if I've had the Foolproof from Benchmark before. I want to say I have not. Ooh, that's a real sweet floral. A little bit of that sweet floralness that I was just smelling on my hands in there for sure. Is that a dustiness in there? Like a dusty floral kind of herbal thing. Could be wrong on that. If you know Benchmark, this will be familiar. Very much like Benchmark, but a little more body to it for sure. Definitely a lot more heat, but in a good way. It's got a nice kind of spicy characteristic to it that I don't get out of regular Benchmark that I think really improves a sip there. So that's a nice one for sure. Good on you, Benchmark. Now this one I'm excited about. This one I had heard about a little bit. Haven't cracked the bottle yet at all. Also due to the magic of editing. Old Grandad Bottle and Bond 7-year bourbon whiskey. I don't get a lot off of that. What do I smell there? Let's see. Stir up. Go, go, go. Heard a lot of people online say they really like this one. That's really tasty, especially for the price. I think I paid $40 for this. Is this a liter? No, it's $7.50. It smells like bourbon. There's not a lot of strong flavor in there. Oh, it's actually really nice because it's such a mellow palate, right? Like it's a little thin. I don't mean like watery. I just mean compared to like this barrel Vantage, which stuck around. Like that thing was got a lot of meat to it. This one's a little bit more delicate. It feels and tastes like a delicate thing, surprisingly. I don't think of Old Grandad typically as like a very kind of delicate necessarily type of flavor profile, but that's what we get. That's what I get, you know. That's good. That's decent. I'd love to try an old fashioned with that. I feel like that'd be a good mix up, a good combination. It's got some delicateness that I feel like some more water, some sugar. Oh, forgot about this. I could have tried this earlier too with the barrel. Gotta have a little bit of water here. I'm just doing 1 drop here. Don't be weirded out about that. You know, water does really nicely open up many bourbons, and especially if you feel like those flavors are kind of tight, which I feel like this one might be a little tight. I think this might have a big impact on the flavors here. I think I'm getting like kind of that frosting, kind of sugary note, right? Like it's a nice sipping bourbon. So that's old Granddad 7-year. Do with that what you will. Next up, another one I'm very excited about. This is the Knob Creek Cask Strength Single Barrel Select. Got this from Deb's Liquor here in Austin, Texas. This is a Deb's Liquor pick. This is a 10-year based on the numbers on the bottle. 127.1 proof. Let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, I fucked up the last part. The bottle on this is so weird. It's such an irregular shape. I don't know how much of that's going to come through on camera, but holding onto this thing, like, it actually feels great. It's not too different from the standard Knob Creek bottle, but I think, hell, maybe this is a standard Knob Creek bottle. You tell me. Honestly, I haven't had a ton of Knob Creek experience. This is my first purchased bottle. It's a Deb's pick, number 1. Number 2, it's a cask strength 10-year from Knob. Like, that's what more do you really want, you know? I will want to say this bottle was $59, which I think is a pretty killer price. Well, depending on how it tastes. I'll update you on that here in a second, you know? Could be different. Ooh. There's a lot of character in there. Like, it's a much darker nose on this one than everything I've had so far. A lot more like toasted sugars, toasted notes in general. Kind of had like a brief whiff of tobacco there for a moment. Sugary, like dark brown sugar, but almost molasses maybe. Tobacco, vanilla on the back there. Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh boy. We drinking a fancy bourbon now. That is good. Wow. A lot of pepper, a lot of baking spices. It's got that like cinnamon roll, doughy cinnamon rolly thing. Damn. Fuck yeah, Knob Creek. Great job. Just the teeniest little drip. These are apparently pretty new in Texas. If you're in Texas, maybe other parts of the country have these already. Let me know in the comments. You got one of these? What do you think of it? So far, favorite of the 4. That first one, that Barrel Vantage. Wow. That Barrel Vantage. I don't know why I said that's so crazy. That one's got some interesting stuff going on, but I'm going to spend my time with this one. This one lets you know who it is as soon as it walks in the door, and I appreciate that about a bourbon. Absolutely. That's wonderful. If you see one of these on a shelf, hell, if you're in Austin, there's a Deb's near you. To some extent, there's 3 of those. That's for sure worth a pickup. That's good stuff. For $60? Are you kidding me? I like it a lot. I'm gonna finish. Don't take it the wrong way. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, and there's a dusty, like chocolatey on the end there. Oh man, damn. Okay, now we're talking. All right, I need a little bit of water. Actually, hold on one second. I'm gonna get some water. We've got 2 blind pairings we're going to do here today. Oh, I didn't get a notepad. Fuck. Okay, hold on one second more. So unintentionally, I grabbed my stolen fountain pen from a really nice cocktail bar here in Austin. Water Trade. If you're looking for a really badass cocktail bar, and I'm talking like cocktails you want to spend your time with, like cocktails you really want to dive into and swim around in and just like drink the juice. You know what I'm talking about? Water Trade. They are a reservation-based cocktail bar, but they have delicious stuff. They have really good stuff. I also really like the Equipment Room, also a delicious cocktail bar, also reservation-based. Both have a very different vibe. Both have a very different philosophy behind cocktails. If you're into that sort of thing, check out Water Trade. Check out Equipment Room. They're both kick-ass. I love them both. Anyways, the first of our two blind pairings today is Eagle Rare 10. This is a Sazerac Barrel Select that I picked up from Total Wine. Relatively cheap. I think this was $70. And the other one that I got is actually a Deb's pick. Also Eagle Rare 10, also $70. Excited about this back to back. These are my only two bottles. This is my only two experiences. I haven't even tried this one, so I've had precisely one bottle of Eagle Rare 10 in my life, and it's a Sazerac pick, and it's delicious. It's not a, I think I paid, like I said, I think $70 for that one. It's a $70 bottle of bourbon. It's delicious. It's good. This one, the Knob Creek here, at 60, I feel like is a fucking steal. I like Eagle Rare though. So what I'm going to do here, I've got two black Glencairns. One is red, one is blue. I'm going to mark that down right quick. The red is the Deb's. You'll be able to see this when I take a sip. I will not. The blue is going to be the Sazerac. So the Deb's pick is going in the red. Ooh, that's probably kind of a lot. This is the difficult thing with black Glencairns is you really can't fucking tell how much you put in there. Blue, yes, that's the Saz pick, as they call it colloquially. Also quite a lot. Fuck. Okay, well, we're just doing big pours today, Big pour Wednesday. That's what we do here. Or Tuesday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday, Monday. Whatever day you're watching this, it's a big pour that day, right? Go get you some. This won't be hard. I've already forgotten which one is which. I'm going to spin these round. Should I add what? No, they're 90 proof. I'm not going to add water. First one up, we have one of the two. I don't know which. Now, here's the intention here, just so we're clear. I'm going to drink both of these. I'm going to tell you which one I think is better based off my relatively limited experience, right? If you're in Austin and you know of Deb's, once again, go get you some, because holy shit, an Eagle Rare 10 store pick is probably going to be just like that much better than an Eagle Rare 10 on its own. That said, I don't actually have any experience with a non-pick Eagle Rare 10, so take it what it is. What am I saying? That's medicinal. That's I totally interrupted myself with the smell on this one. Yeah, that's like medicinal cherry, brown sugar. Brown sugar is light. The nice thing about a 90 proof bourbon, you can really get your nose in there and just smell the fuck out of it. It's not going to burn the shit out of it. So that's a nice thing. That's a plus. I'll take it. The initial hit of that isn't that crazy. And then there's like a bubblegum into cherry. The bubblegum is still there. What is that? Definitely a little bit of an oakiness thing there at the end too. That's good. I like that one. All right, second one. Let's do a sniff here. A little bit more vanilla up front there. This one didn't have a lot going on nose-wise. At least not at first. I'm gonna palate cleanse. Pardonnez-moi. All right. Now this one's had 10 more seconds of airtime, so do it that way you will. That's I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna try real hard to enunciate. It's not my strong suit. Bit of a mush mouth. Let's see. It's vanilla, but it's toasted woodsy. It's vanilla campfire. I think that's what I'm gonna call that one. Wow. How's the finish on that so much different? There was a little more up front for me there. What the fuck was it? It was amorphous. It was a little mysterious, right? Like there's some of that same bubblegum. Getting as much cherry. There's a little bit of cherry there on the after that initial. It's not as similar as I would have expected. This one, I think this one has a little bit more backbone, kind of more base notes of like some spice, some woody notes. That bubblegum's not as present here. They're both good. I enjoy both of them. Let's see what this one tastes like again after it. I'm gonna pick this one. This one's my winner. This one's my close second. They're both delicious. This one has a little bit more of that kind of bubblegummy note that now is transforming into a little bit more of like a sweet fruit. Let's see what we picked. That's the blue. That's the Sazerac. Wow. Okay. So the Sazerac pick was my top pick. The Deb's pick, the red one, by no means a slouch. They're both delicious. Eagle Rare is delicious. If you see a bottle of Eagle Rare out there and it's not more than like $70, snag it. You know what I mean? You're not going to regret it. Pick it up. And if it's a store pick, even better. All right. So our next tasting, we've got two things here. We've got a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. This is coming in at 132 proof. Jesus Christ. And then I've just got this today. This is the Old Forester Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey. Single barrel rye barrel select. It's 128.3 proof. So two high proof ryes. Oh God, this one's a jigsaw puzzle to get open. Okay, here we go. Hey, clean pour, or clean pull. Hopefully I don't appear to be a sloppy mess. I mean, I'm definitely a little toasty, but you know what I mean? It's kind of what you're here for, right? You get what you paid for. So let's see. I got two more Glencairns. We've got a green and we've got a yellow. How fitting. I'm going to do the Old Forester in the green and then in the yellow. I'm going to do the JD. Yeah, I already told you all of the information about this. I'm just going to pour it. Green is the Old Forester, yes. I am going to do a little hand smell here with this because I had some drip on the label there. Nice toasty. A gal at Total Wines once told me that if you have a little bit of a dribble there on your bottle, you rub between your hands, smell the hands. What you're smelling there is the character of the barrels. Frankly, that seems a little bit like horseshit to me, but I do it anyways because I don't want to waste a little bit that comes out at the end. That's what she said. Okie dokie. I am a child. Now we're going to put them here. We're going to move these around. Swizzle them around a little bit. These are both pretty high proof. I will say, I'm not gonna sample these both at proof. I'm going to one drop there, one drop there. Come at me in the comments if you think that's a fucked up way to do it. Let me know. If you've got questions, I've got answers, even if they're wrong. So, first one up. Don't know what this is. Ooh, God damn, that's ethanol. That's just gasoline. Woo! That's rye. High proof rye, but yeah, that's got that spice to it. It's hot in a motherfucker. Holy shit, but then like a tidal wave of rye spice. Rye for me, when rye's done right, when it's a rye that I really like, it's straight up bubble yum to me. Like it's so juicy, it's sweet, it's unctuous. I love rye. This one, holy shit, this has it. It just takes a second. You got to get past the wall of fire to get to the fucking rye goodness. The fire is less on the second sip. The finish is all bubblegum. That's lovely. Hot damn. All right. Also pretty goddamn hot. These are both high proof. These are both 120 plus. The JD is 132. The Old Forester is damn near 130. It's hot. You know what I need to do? I'm going to do this. That amp's hot. It's on. I forgot that was on. My arm's over here burning. I didn't touch it, but hey, if you like tube amps, hit me up in the comments. You want to talk about some tube amps? Let's talk about some tube amps. I got that one. It's good. EL34s? Yeah. Anyways, on with the show. 100% that's Jack Daniel's. There's a spiciness there. There's nice things there that I like. This is good. All right? Don't get me wrong. I like the taste of this. But I'm pretty certain that's the Jack Daniel's because of the fact that I've had this bottle for a week. I've tried it. It's good. I like the Jack Daniels single barrel strength rye. Whatever that is better. So 100%, that is my pick 1. This is my pick 2. This is also really good. This is more like rye for bourbon people. If you're hardcore into bourbon and you know that you like those sweet, often caramelly flavors, kind of vanilla forward, things like that, and you want just a little bit of rye spice in there, that's the Jack Daniels rye. If I'm wrong on this, I'm gonna eat my fucking flip-flop. I am wearing flip-flops, by the way. That's what I mean. I'm wearing flip-flops. I'm gonna eat one if I'm wrong on this. This is the Jack Daniels. That must be the Old Forester, because that is fucking delicious. That is absolutely my kind of rye. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna say that is the Jack Daniels. Devouring a flip-flop is on the line here, right? So green is Old Forester, yellow is Jack Daniels. Son of a bitch. What? How did I get that so wrong? I gotta go back and rewatch the video. Like, did I get that wrong? Is the green really the Old Forester and the yellow is the Jack Daniels? Green is Old Forester. Fuck. Well, I guess it's a good enough time as any to end the video. I thought maybe I'd jump into a quick Willet tasting, but no, I think I shan't, due to the fact that I'm about to eat a flip-flop. I've now drank myself into a small stupor. Not even 2 p.m., that's fine. I have time to sober up and do other things. Anyhow, this has been Jim Drinks. If you like what you see, please leave a like. Please subscribe. I do a lot of goofy shit. There's more coming. This is a young channel. Please subscribe. Leave a like. I'm trying to grow this stuff. I like bourbon a lot. I'm new to this, though. You know, I've been drinking whiskey for a long time. I've not been paying attention to the whiskey that I'm drinking for that long. And so, you know, there's definitely an amateur's perspective here. If you're in the same boat, let me know. You know what I mean? What else do you want to know about? Are there whiskeys out there that people are talking about? Whether it's Scotch, it's Irish whiskey, it's Japanese whiskey, it's Indian whiskey, Cavalan, and all. Like, there's a lot of really interesting sounding whiskeys out there that I think could be really interesting to check out. Right now, I'm on a serious bourbon rabbit hole. I'm trying not to burp directly into the microphone. So, thank you for bearing with me through that. But, anyhow, I can't believe I just got these two wrong. Had the Jack, hadn't had the Old Forester, didn't recognize it. Anyhow, I've got a flip-flop to eat. Go do whatever you're going to do. Jim Drinks, Jim, signing off. Take care. Bye.